Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. We are playing on Path of the Damned difficulty.
Right.
Let's keep going. We have to go into the sanitarium for the Allot quest line. And let's go. So I got into an argument yesterday, not an argument, but I created a thread on Steam talking about the Curator Connect. It amazes me how people fail to understand words. Let's talk with this guy.
Well met.
You may have a member of the Leaden Key in your midst. I think I would have done without hearing that today. Many have their intrusions been into affairs. Of course, one can seldom be certain whether they've meddled or whatever calamity struck on its own. But a few of their less skilled infiltrators have been exposed from time to time. They're a perpetual nuisance. Once again, I am reminded of how envious I am of your gifts. I suspect they will be of some use in verifying one's identity. You are at odds with the Leaden Key as well, I take it. They're up to something and I'm trying to determine that. They're always up to something. Of that you may rest assured. If their plots have come to involve you, you have my sympathies. Do you have some idea who this person might be? I suspect it's a patient. Very well, in that case I would recommend you speak first with our resident animalsters. They have frequent interactions with both patients and colleagues. You'll find them up here in their offices downstairs. Or in their offices. Does anyone know anything about awakenings? There's an animal on the lower floor who came all the way from Revua to study them. Take the stairs down, look for Belasage. Alright. Alright. So let's talk with this guy, then we shall talk with...
Hello.
Oh! Have you come to sit in? Okay. Definitely not up here. We can't be scaring off visitors and potential clients, you know. Downstairs is where the more esoteric research is done. I'd check with the animances there. Okay. I guess we found out about something. Okay. Let's go downstairs. So, as I was saying, I was talking about the Curator Connect, which I've used over the years for different games, and it's been in a downward spiral as basically the first game I got like 10 reviews from people after sending like 70 keys or 80 keys, which is, considering I'm an unknown guy, it's a good result. I don't care if you leave a good review or bad review. Okay, looking for an X-Men Awakenings. That would be me, though the lack of research subjects has made me more of an expert in counting floorboards. I would like to transfer Animasi's success in buttressing pre-awakened souls to suiting those whose souls have been already awakened. But I need subjects, and most of the patients are too broken to produce reliable results. It's a tragedy to have come so far for nothing. You're in luck. I'm a volunteer. Good lord, what the hell does that mean? Who is it? I don't know about this. Don't be silly, the process is perfectly harmless. All you must do is stand in that cage. I beg your pardon? I jest. You adherents are so uptight. I do not even know what the thing is used for. It belonged to the last occupant of this office, I think. Now, they upgrade him to cell. Again, I jest. So I need you to sit here and try to relax. But don't try too hard, then you will not be relaxing. Indeed. And you must also wear these, a little cold, but the copper will help conduct your essence. Now while I examine your soul through my scope. It is fitted with ultra lenses cut to different thickness and concavities. By manipulating them I find the angles and densities that will allow me to track the anomalies in your soul. Does this mean we'll get to talk to Iselmir more? I like that lady. But first we must find this cunning interloper. You will answer some personal questions while I make adjustment. Don't worry, I'm sure you won't hear any of it. Very well. To begin, tell me something personal, something from a time before your awakening. There's nothing to tell, I was just a normal child living in the Sitwood. Talk about your parents. As you speak to Allot, you feel your voice like a bell in your chest. It tolls softly, luring him into the midst of his own memory. Belasage doesn't seem to notice anything, but you feel as if your words are suiting his essence, untangling its many threads. Mother is away most of the time, with the Thames family, but I always know when she's coming home. Father bottles accumulate like storm clouds on the horizon. His fits of temper become swifter and more violent. It still shames him, knowing that her hymn to another man supports us better than his labors as stewards. This is good. I'm starting to see something. Continue. Tell us about the time you awakened. I am in my 5th year of training. Mother is home. I can let my guard down a little because when she's around, she is usually only angry with her. Anita's needs. Sorry about that. But he has heard that I have had trouble casting missiles, that my flame shields are unstable. He is furious that I have failed, and Mother's presence reminds him that he has failed too. The first blows take me by surprise. One moment I'm sweeping the kitchen, the next I'm sprawled on the ground, stupidly looking at flecks of my blood on the tile. His boots, glistening with fresh polish, thud across the floor. It kicks me in the stomach and I curl up to shield my vitals. But it's pointless. Protecting one thing only leaves something else exposed. Still huddled on the ground, I retreat as fast as I can. I retreat until the vision of the kitchen and my own trembling knees is nothing but a pink brick against a field of black. Something is hypnotizing himself with his old memory. You've got to bring him out of it quickly. I almost have it. You are safe. Everything is fine. Alot's eyes snap open, but the expression you see in them isn't his. He's ne'er safe when I had upon him. That's it. I'm seeing a shift in his essence, something spreading and congealing. Keep talking. He seems to respond to you. What brought you here? Cracking bones and voices high in air. That warm molasses feeling the crisp down with your gut when your crisis is nigh. We have flares of totally distinct essence. Now try to get the two of them talking. Alot, ask Izumi what she's doing. Sticking weed, worming parasite. Yet say the same of your own kindred twig when it betrays ye. Must be hard to avoid knowing there's a lady in your body the whole time judging you. Good, yes, very good. I can now see the two separate patterns of essence, where he ebbs, the other flows. It's as if the awakened soul fills the spaces that he leaves empty. Go on. Alot, what's this Izmir? What exactly are you taking from him? Nigh more than I'm giving. You should ask him. Ask what I did that old man of his. How the last time he laid a hand on us, I break it in 3 places. That wasn't your decision. It's never been your decision. I was awakening, but now I'm stuck with you, and damn if I let your neighing drag us both through the scupper. What the fuck? Very good. I think I finally got something we can work with. I've tracked Izomir essence through the exchange. She had a particularly high density index during the most heated portions of the arguments, and her essence seems to localize most clearly in the lower portion of the subject's left rib cage. That's right around the spleen, which of course means that she is triggered by black bile. No doubt the subject's characteristic melancholy is to blame. That's utter horseshit. It does seem as though she's got one thing right. Yes, never mind my years of training. I suppose you have a better explanation. You're close. I think Izumi appearances are related to potential sources of trouble for Alot. I suppose that could be true. I'll have to check this against other research. Well and good for you, but what does this mean for me? Balsaja froze at the notes, tapping her cheek with a quill, making a grand show of concentration. However, you catch her stealing a glance at you over the pages. Do I have to do the job? Izumi tries to take control from you when she thinks you can't face a problem on your own. You can't let her make this decision for you. She did you a favor by dealing with your father, didn't she? I think she's trying to help you stand up for yourself. You may not like her methods, but you should hear her out. If you had to listen to her half as much as I do, you wouldn't say that. I've got a lot to process regardless. Thank you for your help, Hendrik. Well, I hope this has been useful to you as it has been to me. I finally have material worth publishing. You'll be the toast of reviewer, Fentrialot. I advanced the right voice principle of animacy, just what I have always wanted. Please, I don't want my personal information published like this, especially not after her nonsense. Well, you get your explanation and she gets her research. That was the deal. I'm not gonna help you explain this one, Scholar Boy. Two-sided quest completed. Oh, ooh, a rite of ashes added the quest is spent in 1 day. Just because. Let's assign someone. Let's see what this is all about, first and foremost. In the Valiant Republic of Palminia, a military graveyard has been struck by vandals that burn tributes left for the dead. Though troubling to the Duchess, she has few local sources to deal with the problem, as the Republic will soon be celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Battle of Lagon Pirella. The Duchess would like to have a mystery solved quickly and quietly. Pallegina, see your region, so do stuff. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, Ripley. Okay, let's
I want to see what I can do.
You can open this chest here. Record but ticks at the pale lady. Subject is female, mid-40s, awakened to a past life serial murder. Okay, blah 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 blah. Oh, these are just the patients. Severe fermentation. Okay, then we don't really care. But we found. Talk to Ethelmer about Adzo. Why? I don't know. We did not read that. Note from Adzo. Ripley, I require more copper tubing for my next experiment. Do not requisition it from the sanitarium stores. I don't have time to deal with the head warden's inevitable questions.
Greetings.
Read any message? Okay, what do you do here? Looking for lesson awakenings. Me, I'm just Master Adzo Ceases, but there's a busy scholar from Revu. Okay, we already did that. What do you do here? And random stuff. Okay, so Adzo, Adzo, Adzo. Who is Adzo? Why is he Adzo? You can keep the copper.
God's key.
Sanitarium relax visit policy, whatever, sure. Okay, can we go inside here? No, it needs the proper key. So we need to find this Adzo guy. Something tells me we're gonna talk some more to people, so... As I said, I was asking people, is the Curator Connect useful? Did you have results? And then people start talking about, well, you need to market your game, because you need to send email and stuff, and... Dude, shut up. Like, I'm not talking about the game, I don't care about talking about my game. Like... If I wanted to talk about my game, I'm an honest guy. If I want to talk about my game, I will tell you about my game. That's it. Okay.
Greetings.
You found records that Adzo may be running some questionable experiments. Experiments? Cadman Adzo is in charge of patients' welfare now. Is not right to run more experiments? I am disappointed in Cadman. I hope he will be want to guide your inquiry. He'll be in his office or in the patient wards. I'm granting you intermediate access so you can find him. No doubt you will wish to speak to him further on this matter. And I, for one, am curious as to what he might have to say. Tread carefully in the wards. There are a few dangerous cases. I would ask that you do your best not to agitate the patients. Okay? It's amazing. Only one guy actually got the point through. And he talk about the Curator Connect system, how it's broken, how people just collect keys there. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Now, of course, Valve, being the fantastic merchandising weapon they are, basically doesn't obligate you to write a review, because of course they cannot. Otherwise they would have to, you know, I suppose they will need a robust system to take care of that. Freyol, who are you? You must be visiting someone. A friendly visit, I hope. What do you know about this Animaster Adzo? Oh, I like him very much. Many Animasters could care less about their patients. look at us like vermin for their experiments, but Master Azza treats us like humans. Even the very sick, you can tell he does this to help people. He has helped me understand a great deal about myself, and I know he's done the same for others. It's too bad that they do what they did to him. He hides it well, but I know he's still affected by it. What happened to Azzo? They don't like to talk about it, but it was an accident. It was said to be one of the brightest in Nearwood. That is, it was his reputation here. And that was what brought me to seek treatment. People say it was ego that drove him to try and solve the legacy, but that's hogwash. Even if he was a bit of a showman, he loved his homeland. He thought he could help. He wouldn't want to speak of his work, suspected his colleagues might have tried to steal it, but he told me once that he had figured out a way to create a soul. Not a soul exactly, mind you, how did he put it? A proxy, I think he called it. Had some machine that drew energy out of the very ether. Can you imagine? The point is, it was going to help with the legacy. It was going to make Hollowborn into something easier to love and care for. God knows, that's something we need. Do you know what they call those empty little babies in Undergift? No, tell me. They call them boys because so many of them are found floating face down in the water. These are mad times. Anyway, Matarazzo had scheduled a public demonstration of his work in Copper Lane. He was so excited. The next day, he was locked in his office, turning away visitor, I heard. And he stopped seeing patients. I don't know exactly what happened, and I don't have the heart to ask him. But I'm glad they're letting him treat people again. Do you know where I might find that, though? I think I've seen him around today. Do you have checked the laboratory? It shares a wall with his office. He's been spending most of his time there lately. Well, there's Batixia who relieves a murder she committed more than 5 lifetimes ago. Edelman, who they say only was half a soul and who was found collecting the faces of others because he believed his own to be a false one. Grammy speaks in a language no one understands and ways at night sometimes. Different from the normal behavior, I mean. Well, yes, I suppose, but nothing they didn't volunteer for. Master Azzo let us know that a number of patients in another ward has volunteered for a new therapy and will be escorted to his laboratory to receive treatment. Not ward as our most troubled case. I'm glad some of them have chosen to get help. It seems to me it's gotten quieter over there since it started. It's Graham I see them taking in the most. He struggles, but he always was a bit of a wild one. Would I be able to visit North Ward? They like to keep them separate. I don't know that I've ever seen the guards allow a visitor, just Master Azzo. You might ask him. He's very sympathetic. Why are you here? I don't want to say. You think less of me. Oh God. You can tell me I'm going crazy too. You shouldn't tease. No one here can help you. Can help what they are. I know I've tried. These last few years haven't been kind to me. They haven't been kind to anyone, really. I tried not to think of it as personal. I lost my husband and both boys in the Saints' War. My daughter, the legacy took her before she was ever mine. I made do. What else can you do? I moved into a tiny place in Andrew's gift, got my mending clothes. Yeah, I don't care. Come on. Okay. Maybe the gods took offense to your overindulgence. Maybe you'll get there one day, if not in this life, then in another. Nobody has to go through what you've gone through. Yeah, let's go with passionate. I hope not. So, random. Oh, by the way, do I want to go here? There might be stuff. Hello.
I'll see what I can do.
Just open it.
The work of a moment.
Indeed. Oh, we found a unique mace. The Raven Wing. 3 damage reduced by +4 accuracy when attacking same target as an ally. 25% damage when attacking same target as an ally. It's damaging 3 plus 45% damage and +4 accuracy. Holy mother of... This thing is huge. I'm gonna take it, but I need to be attacking the same target, which is going to be difficult, but I'm gonna try regardless. Okay, this is like the White Spire, which is a nest stock. Okay. So, I think we can keep... Oh,
I'll
it's...
see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Blade Golan, it's light armor. Minus 50% stun duration, knockdown, defense while stunned, defense while prone, fine plus 2 damage reduction. Could be useful if we had someone that used that light armor. Damage reduction 10, while oh, I put it in the wrong spot, I guess. No, where did I put it? What the? Did I not take it? So if I give you this armor, or maybe Sagani can use that. No, Sagani has this one, which gives plus 2 survival, recovery speed minus 20. So this is not bad. This one, it's very unlikely she gets stunned. So you should definitely be using this one. Because this one, yeah, it's 10 damage reduction. This one is 7. But its recovery speed minus 20%. And defense, I don't know, it's what it is. Okay, this is the Pallegina armor, Pallegina breastplate. Sure. So let's save. I think it was LP 29. Yes, go!
Understood.
Round failed, blah blah blah.
What is the meaning of this?
Oh, Etherme told me you're not supposed to be doing any more experiment. I heard you were demoted. I'd like to access the North Ward. Out of the question, those patients are in isolation for a reason. I've seen your records and I know what you're doing with them. I've been given permission to conduct my investigation down here. You best cooperate.
My answer is no. Whatever you're looking for, those patients will not be able to help you. The head warden will stand by me on this.
Well, actually, Itame told me you're not supposed to be doing any more experiments. Yes, well, Ethel Moore hasn't done much good for anybody since he had his soul moved into an inanimate object. So I fail to see why I should let that sway me. If animals are allowed the commands of the leaders, where will we be? We'll all be as backward and willfully ignorant as the Red Serras. We will know nothing about life or death, or even ourselves. We will be lost in the dark with no clue as to why. I never thought I'd find myself in agreement with the statue, but Edelmo is right about this fellow at least. How easily ambition masquerades as prudence. I bet he's fooled even himself. Okay, it's simple in the dark. Surely there are other paths that don't involve risking lives.
Indeed. Many lives have been spent in such pursuits, writing treatises and poems. But tell me this, how does one verify the truth of a poem? If some philosopher stumbled across the meaning of our existence, how would we know it from a false one? These are wasted lives. In animancy there is progress. We are measurably closer to complete understanding because of our work, and that will be true until our work is complete. Who will solve Widewen's legacy? Some church? Some warrior? It will be an animancer, or it will be no one at all.
Have you tried your experiments on any other subjects? I have, yes, no point in lying about it. Now that Edelmer is involved, I asked for volunteers from our patients and a few brave souls came forward. It was very close at one time to a breakthrough. I understood that. They understood the sacrifice would mean something. Jesus Christ. That's how none of you, because I did one of the others put you out to this. Oldmare, that smug weasel, things went wrong, everything. I don't know how, I'll never know. I'm looking for an expert on awakenings. I don't have time to give you direction, go bother someone else. Are you the master? Okay, you're trying to discredit me, go dig somewhere else, okay. Dude!
Yeah?
You know what? I think we have to do some digging. Which means... yes indeed, we're gonna have to explore these nice...
I'm on the trail.
cellars. Nothing crazy. Get in here.
Nice and slow.
Nothing crazy. So... oh, there's patients here. Okay.
Slow.
As I was saying, I don't know, maybe I speak Chinese.
What do you suppose that bally thing is?
Thank you, Alot. Maybe I'm just unable to express things. I don't know, it's just sad that people have to throw their 2 cents that nobody really asked for. Like, I use my experience as an example. It doesn't mean I want to talk about my game. But people went on and on about, you should write emails to curators before you I don't... Dude, that's not even the point. If I have to write emails, then I don't need Curator Connect. Why would I need Curator Connect if I need to write emails to the same Curator Connects? See, that's the point. If I have to write emails about my game, I might as well not use Curator Connect and just do that through emails. It's not working when you have to do something else and not doesn't function properly. If I have to do something else to even get an ounce of attention, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure I'm not that crazy, because I'm sure I'm not. I'm pretty sure on this one people have trouble understanding the language, or maybe they just do it on purpose so they can find an argument to keep your distance. Watch which is that cell back there where the incident when people got close. I'd like to go through. Okay, so where do we go now? There is a flash construct. Dude, this is not good. We need a proper key. We also need to go this way. No, we have been through this way. Patience. I have been eating
Be quiet.
creams in the night. You're not crazy.
I'll take a look.
Don't. Okay, so there are 2 things we can do here. We can either report to Edelmer or we can talk to this guy again.
What is it now?
Nothing, just going. So, we might as well see if there is someone else with a name. Oh, something here. Something useless. I think... Let's see. Journal, help me here. Interview Graham in the North Ward. Oh, I need to interview Graham in the North. Yeah, how do I get there? Well, let's go and talk to Edelmer. Dude, your employee doesn't want to cooperate. I can slice his head off, but that will be dirty. So,
Good day,
what
stranger.
are we gonna do about it? Nothing, apparently. So we need to find a way to get through into the North Ward. Which means that maybe the answer is in here. Does anyone ask the North Ward leaden key has been worked with the leaden key? Yeah, cool. That's very cool. I'm sure, but how do we get that to be a trigger? Hey, listen, Adzo. Listen. I'm gonna tell you only once. Then I'm gonna slap your ass.
What is it now?
I've seen your records, I know what you're doing with them.
Those are private. You have no right.
He balls up his fist and digs his teeth into his index finger, a growling simmering beneath his breath and a deep skull compressing his face.
Fine. Speak to them for all the good it'll do you. I'm sure the discussions will be fascinating.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let me go over there. So, can I open the door now? I only warn you once, after that it's your skin. Dude. I need to speak with the patient in the North Ward. Oh, it's that one. Oh, that's the North. That's right, in isometric games this is the North. Unlocked. Nope, no, open. Okay. So, sometimes I think I'm crazy. There's one dude that says, yeah, Sim Creator is crap. The people over there, don't listen to these people, they don't know what they're talking about. Which is somewhat truth. And then this guy came and said I need to... My game is worth $3. Really?
Huh?
My game is worth... Really? 3 coffees.
Right.
And yeah, keep your change. Keep your change. Go buy 3 coffees. Like, if you think my game is worth $3, please go buy coffees. It's much better. This man has the look in his eyes of a hunted animal, and at your approach, he staggers backward to the far corner of his head, halfway appearing as though he could climb. Because that bizarre odor, I need to ask you some questions. The mutilation of animality, crueler than any torture, to disfigure the soul, let us return the favor to the animaster for this shit heap. As run experiments on you against your will, didn't he? Looks at you with uncertainty, slowly, tentatively steps closer to the front of his cell, and he does so. For the first time you can perceive his soul within your ken, or keen, whatever. It is misshapen, as though maimed by some jagged instruments, and large expanses of it have been gouged out entirely. You feel no barriers of resistance. If you wanted to, you could look further into Graham's soul. Let's do it. You project out towards the maimed soul in front of you, merging with it, its confusion and fear becoming yours as it whisks you into its depth. Within your cells, a key turns, the door creaks open and neglected hinges. Thoughts come to you in waves, incomplete, broken, fearful. Standing at the door is a rotund, balding man. His upper teeth and pointy nose reminds you of a rat. He beckons, apologetic. You don't want to go. Anything else in your mind is a single word, and the word is no. But it sobs before it reaches your lips. You press against the back wall, cornered, you cry out. In darkness you fight against unseen restraints. You cannot move your arm or legs. The man walks into the room carrying a little candle, its meager flame casting long shadows across books and machinery. Straps bind your arms and legs. Cold metal circumscribes the crown of your head and the breadth of your chest. The man is sorry. He is in need of raw materials. They dismantled his work and he needs another source. He needs to show them he was right. He thanks you. Then he turns a knob and you feel yourself begin to crack from within, and you can feel pieces of you torn away, like having your insides chewed by a horde of rats, and you are screaming a scream you can barely hear. Another night, heavy footsteps outside your door, coming for you. You look through a slit in your door, the flesh giant, the artificial being, just outside but facing left, facing the end of the hall, the boy, there. The boy looks with interest at the giant, then collapses to the floor like a shed snakeskin. The giant convulses for a moment, then rights itself, turns away, and leaves. The couple from Graham's soul. Graham looks at you, still wild-eyed but somehow more present. He nods at you, then walks back to the end of the cell. Speak to the patient at the end of the hall. Excuse you. A willow-wheel adolescent boy standing at the center of his cell. Gawkish and stoop-shouldered, he stares straight ahead, and the occasional blink is only movement. And it is unclear whether he registered your presence at all behind his glassy doll-like eyes. Reach for his soul. You close your eyes and edge forward toward the boy's soul, and as you near, a sudden malaise comes over you. You are cold and warm all at once, sweating and shivering and straining for breath, as you did on the caravan journey. The soul you approach is the wrong one, a parasitic plant that strangles its host. It is predatory and pitiless, and you have cross-pathed with it before. Too late does it occur to you to retract, and ready you feel yourself plunging into some interminable abyss of thought and memory. You are standing in a cell now, the same cell in the sanitarium. The halls are moonlit and empty, and you are waiting. At the far end of the ward, the doors open, revealing a flesh golem in silhouette beneath the stone archway. It makes its usual rounds, the same stops every time, the misbegotten child of despondent creators. Oh Jesus, stop! No, that's too much. Look at that. Bear witness with the lever, the machine. Yeah, they're doing experiment with this guy. I'm not. Yes, I'm a watcher. You made me into a watcher. I need you to undo it. I'm just looking for answers. Is that so? He makes no effort to hide his disinterest, but he continues to search your eyes. He makes a slight grunting noise, and his eyes soften for an instant. And it seems for that moment that he recognizes you. He opens his mouth to speak, then seems to think better of what he was about to say. His jaw tightens. I know your look, your anger, Hunger for answers that elude you. It knows that your soul. It absorbs your reason for being. You are like everyone. I will help you let go. He dodges backward with startling grace, putting himself out of reach. On his face there is no malice, only the dispassion of a farmer putting down a sick animal. Then, suddenly, he slumps forward. Oh great! Oh great! We do have to kill these peasants. Oh. Run away. I like people are completely ignoring. Yeah, you do things, guys. You do things. We do have Durance though. Durance, can you lob me that? I think I'm gonna go with a Tempest. Thank you. Okay, nice. Yeah, get those thunders, please. All right. Oh boy. I need this. I need this. Oh boy. Which is cool. You do you. What else? Hit this thing, please. Oh man, luckily we have the... We have a druid here. Oh man, Fury Mark, he gets deleted every time. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, 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 well. What can I find here?
Keeping an eye out.
Okay. I mean, bad things are happening here. So, hi, hello.
Let's go.
Sup? Okay, how about we go here? You go there. You go there.
Hey.
You there. Please keep moving. Come on. Itumak, why don't you drop me down, this guy? Yeah, you go. You get through that. Man, the damage is incredible. Dude, Itumak is a beast. Look at that. The damage he deals is amazing. I mean, if I have a team of rangers, I can finish this game like... There you go. They're all dead. There's no need to use my skills because basically I'm busting through these people like crazy. Okay, Mr. Razzo. Mr. Razzo? What have you done? You've been experimenting on patients against their wills, mangling their souls. I have witnessed it with my own eyes. How could you possibly? Look, it had to be done. Edelmer and the others, they took everything from me. Everything when I was this close. I had to know. I had to know where I failed and why. Imagine the value if I'd succeed. I had something that could make all those hollow infants into something like a real person. And with a few more patrons, I'd feel really... No, dude, no. Dude.
Then I can't let you get in my way either.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Breathe.
You're just an absolute madman. You're just taking unwilling patience. As the research shows, I'm close to breakthrough. I have found an ample source of essence now, and the vessels have responded positively to the infusion with the proxy. Human trials are the next logical course. No. Subject is male, approximately early 30s, powers of speech absent, presumably as a result of the over-fragmentation of his soul. As such, he is the ideal subject for present research. However, the experimentation caused severe pain and induced panic, and I have had to enlist the aid of the guards in transporting him for more recent. No, dude, this guy was an absolute madman. I mean, if you want to understand and research, you don't just kill patients. You don't just maim them. It's stupid. That's like. Okay. Durance. Oh, Durance has been knocked down. Tell me about it. Oh, someone open up the witch's cage. Oh boy, that's such a great thing. Itumaki is the DPS of the team. No kidding. Yeah, I don't care.
Sure.
I don't wanna be part of that guy's crazy stuff. So, all right. Who wants to die? You want to die? Great. Oh no 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 no! You don't get to do that. You really don't. You really don't. Like, oh, 83 fortitude? Well, that's why he didn't get knocked down. It was a full attack nonetheless.
Sure.
Okay, let him come through. Then we're gonna kill him. Okay, please flag this dude. Thank you. 52 points of pierce damage. 52 points of damage. Itumak, what the hell are you? Alright. The dude is blasting through. This guy could kill dragons if he wanted, I'd wager. Look at that damage. You absolute mad lad. Whatever. Okay. Okay, Itumak. I believe you. Never agree, Itumak. Just don't. Okay, let's go inside here. Hi. I was just passing by and there is nothing. What a disappointment. Okay, we need to stop this dude. And we need to stop him now. Alright, we're doing the right things. Let's not forget that. Bad things, bad things. I'm going away and getting out of here. It's not safe here anymore. Yeah, you do that. Hi, I might have created some problems. You might want to look for answers. So, what blazes up and down there? You were given permission to ask question, and takes under control until I killed the leaden key spy, at which point he possessed a flesh construct. It's complicated. A patient of yours, Usgrim, was working with the leaden key. He only without knowing it. I have read accounts of people in history who could do that what you described. The accounts are few and brief and never reliable. Some go as far as to suggest that they are all the same person. If truly such a person was here among us, plotting our ruin, would that I had a body again and could be of some real use in our time of need. I fear what the future may hold for this place. I am grateful you were able to dispatch the threat before there was loss of innocent life. We very nearly had another scandal on our hands. What of Adzo? What party did experiment play this way? I confronted Adzo. I was forced to kill him. Such a waste. There was none more gifted working here. In time I'd hoped to rehabilitate his image. But a man like he is so full of ideas that leaves little room for patience. I would inquire more into the matter, but in truth you have done this institution a favor. Where is the recommendation to reach the public? The military uproar? Yeah, sure. I trust you will be more cautious in your future inquiries.
Gods keep you.
No, why? Why would I want to do that? I got blades and I'm gonna use them. Why not? Oh, this dude, they need...
Hail,
Okay.
traveler.
Beg your pardon, I have a message for you. You're someone to Hardred House where Lady Webb wishes to meet you as soon as possible. Not much you can do in these parts without Lady Webb's knowing about it. At least that's what I've always heard. Guess it's true. Very well. Yeah, you stay there. Lady Webb. What is the stupid... Where are you? Raymond? Andros Gift? Sanitarium? Hardred House. There you go. Alright. Oh god. As you near the apparition, you are overcome by a powerful anxiety that sits like a stone in your stomach. The feeling is not quite real, the recollection of an emotion rather than the emotion itself. It wrenches your insides nevertheless. The apparition's brow is tensed. A look of concern plays across its face.
The other missionaries say you have been neglectful of your duties. Oh? And what troubles you?
The pain in your stomach deepens as you feel for a moment that you are about to be sick. Your mouth has gone dry.
You have been an apt student, and your convictions have inspired those around you. May I ask what has changed to make you feel this way?
The people we intended to convert, they committed unspeakable acts, sacrifices, mutilations. My family has now taken on a new fate where they no longer speak to me. I have done something unforgivable. We were attacked on my last mission. What?
These are the ways of the heathen world.
Surely the gods will do better to destroy us all and start anew.
Perhaps they would. It may come to that one day. This is why we must not fail. The heathens are beyond the gods' reach. They do not know better. We are tasked with delivering them to the gods, so that the gods may heal their souls.
Is such a thing possible?
I have seen it with my own eyes. You will see it too, if you choose to remain. There is no greater calling than the one we have chosen. Neither words, nor wealth, nor battle will end this suffering. Only the gods. Will you give them that chance?
The knot in your stomach seems to loosen all at once, and the anxiety is replaced with something else entirely, something warm and soothing. And is this something you know you can never repay? As the vision fades, you start to become cognizant of the many odd looks aimed at your direction. Your last response echoes in your mind. I will. Yeah. Whatever you say, brr. Brr. Well, I guess we can call it an episode. I'm gonna save. Next time we're gonna speak with Lady Webb. Hopefully we will not be stuck in it. Okay, I'll see myself out. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.